Hey guys, real quick. For those of you who know that I have a gay daughter, yes, that's right, I have a gay daughter who dresses like a boy. I really don't like it, but it's her life. Anyway, so I made a comment on a young lady's post the other day. She was talking about us not liking natural hair. Y'all pay me no mind. I could get the eyelash glue off. But anyway, so I showed her my daughter's hair. And I'm like, people are killing me with, why black people are so hard on other black people who wear their natural hair. And my daughter wears her natural hair. She has a big, thick braid of hair and really nice. Anyway, so somebody came under the post and under my comment and they said, you're worried about hair in the church when you should be worried about your daughter looking like a whole dude. Your daughter dressing like a whole stud. And you worried about hair. You need to be worried about her soul. First and foremost, we were at a funeral. That don't make no difference, but we were at a funeral. But y'all know I'm really transparent about my life. Transparent about my life is what got me here. Okay? You looking at a woman, like just because I look like a woman, this is what kills me about the standards and who y'all think should go to heaven and who y'all think God gonna deal with and who God ain't gonna deal with. When sometimes we gotta search ourselves. Real quick story. I was sitting in church one day and I was up in the choir and a whole bunch of studs, women that dress like men, came in and I'm in the choir and I'm looking like, why would they come into church like this? And God corrected me so quickly, I couldn't even breathe like that. I couldn't even breathe that fast before God corrected me. See, what I love about God is He'll have you look at your own self sometimes. And let me tell you what I had to look at. When those studs came in that church, whoever was a real child of God, whoever had a real connection with the Lord, knew that, okay, we see what they're going through and we are able to put them in our prayer. But it's people like me, people like you, young lady, who dress up on Sundays, dress up on Tuesdays, look like natural born women, looking real good, fine and dandy, and got the worst spirits, the worst souls in the world. But you steady hiding it. But do you know that you cannot hide from God? I'm just wondering. Because when I was out there messing with folks' husbands, I still walked in the church, but being ain't nobody know what I was doing, nobody judged me. And y'all treated me just like y'all treated the lady that was sitting next to me. When I was out there cussing and carrying on, ain't nobody said nothing to me. Because it's so easy to hide your sin. But for those people who don't care to hide their sins because there's a God that they got to answer to, they don't have to answer to you. They don't have to answer to me. But God told me to pray for them. So for me to judge my daughter when I don't know her heart. Only God knows her heart. God gonna deal with her in due time. And not only is God gonna deal with her in due time, God don't make no mistakes. So whatever He plans on doing with her, however He plans on using her, this is part of the process. Because can't nothing happen with God without God giving His okay. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So everything that you see today is in that Bible. Everything that you see today is in that Bible. So you telling me what? Not to deal with my baby? That's what you telling me, girl. You a whole bunch of bull. Yeah, that's what you are. So when it comes down to people judging people for their sins, all right? When we come down to that, whatever a person's sexual preference is, because I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to lie to y'all, the stuff that I be doing in the bedroom, when I do what I do, God probably don't like that either. I might be doing it with a man, but I be showing out. Okay? So we have to be mindful of the things we do. And when I say the things we do, I mean the smallest of them all and the biggest of them all. Ain't nothing different. Ain't no sin different. God ain't going to say, well, because you stole $5 off the dresser. That's different from her being gay. That's different from her or him sleeping with a married woman, a married man, or either cheating. That's different from them 5 minutes you steal off the time clock when you clock it into work. That's different from you stealing the trash bags from work. Like, all this fall up under the same thing, because God ain't going to do none of it. So when you can tell me you walk as clean and you do exactly what God says to do by thought, word, and deed, then you come back over here and you talk to me. But right now you can't talk to me because about my baby. Girl, please. Girl, please. I'm glad you had this conversation, because there's so many people that think because you can't see my sin, because you don't see what I'm doing wrong, then you holier than thou, or you good people. Now, God sees all. He sees my daughter dressing like a boy, and he knows her mama don't like it. But I love my baby. The greatest of all is love. And that's what I'm going to have for my child. So I don't know what you want to have for your child. I don't know what you want me to do. But what I ain't going to do is judge my baby. I'm going to let God do that. I'm going to let God do the judging. When it comes down to blasphemy, when it comes down to her going to a heaven or a hell. Now, I ain't tell her to go over there and mess with no woman. Now, that's what I ain't going to do, because I know what a man can do. I know what a man can do. But y'all let them girlfriends and boyfriends go off in that church. That don't supposed to be right. Knowing what they doing, thinking you know what they doing. Thinking you know what they doing. Man, y'all better miss me with this. Y'all got the right person. Not right now. When you talk about my baby, y'all can go smooth to hell. I said what I said. Go straight to hell when you talk about my baby. I'm out. I almost shot you a bird, but my Facebook friends know I don't act like that.